How here we get here. How here we get here. Blow my mind, blow my mind, blow my mind, blow my. I found a potion for fixing passion. Go tell your homegirls, get their reaction. Out in the ocean, her satisfaction. Go tell your homegirls, what's their reaction? You got a little, you can use much more. Pop up a passion. Pop up a passion. Blow my mind, blow my mind. Pop up a passion.
Well, it is that special time of the year where everyone starts as equals. Far back in the distance, memories of last season, positions and points tallies on the last day, that's all now irrelevant. It is all about the ultimate prize that lies a long way ahead. That buoyant feeling is here. New start, fresh hope. Get the season off to a flyer. The fans are believing. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride. Is it in? And he's done it!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Krasnodar take the early advantage. He's away! Quaver! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Krasnodar are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Shoots! Really well taken goal. They are right back in business. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal. They just got caught napping.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Went in for a slide tackle and executed it cleanly. A really good feat. Quaver. Big chance! It's in! And they're back in front! What about that, Jim Beglin?
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Krasnodar take the lead. Tries to get it forward quickly. Lovely bit of skill there. Gets it into the middle. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Forward, what does he try from here? Has a hit!
It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And is that working for you? The first half is done, so a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Krasnodar head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Aimed long and direct. Goes down, but nothing given. He's got away. There's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, really good feet from him. Whipped it, looking to shoot! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Oh, great ball! He's in, surely! Plenty waiting in the middle. Beautifully done. Chance! Nicely controlled. Hits one! That really should have hit the net. Swung over. Gets up to head it! Oh, that could cost them.
It looked like he got a bit anxious there when the pressure was on.
Ural are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Going through. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. And that's that. Krasnodar get off to a flyer. They have hit the ground running and hopes for the season are high. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, all those thoughts of will we, won't we, have been turned into an opening day try.
I saw you yesterday. I was afraid of the shadow. The evil is that. The evil is that. Let the universe talk. Let the universe talk. The evil is that. The evil is that. Mama say, pray every day. Mama say, pray every day. The evil is that. The evil.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Has a hit! Krasnodar picked up 3 valuable points on opening day, and now a chance to... Quiver! Just off target.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Great ball, and now the shot. Shoots! He's got the ball glued to his feet. Now surely! He's looking to shoot! He's got away with one there. Shapes to shoot! Good clearance and very necessary. Cueva. And the shot! He's had a go! And another time! Tries to get it forward quickly. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? He's gone for it! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Now it's Adriano. He's left his man. It's a loose ball. Goes down, but nothing given. Dmitry Kombarov. Surely. Now it's Adriano. It's Adriano! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, the goal attempts are coming thick and fast, but so far there's nothing to show for it. I think the manager will be pretty happy with his team's performance. He just needs a little more craft and guile.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. So we're already into the second period.
Krasnodar can feel...
Towering header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Krasnodar can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source. They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Dmitry Kombarov. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Now it's Adriano. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Spartak Moscow seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that.
No?
Well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
Going through. Big chance! Surely this time, he has done it!
All goals are welcome, but when they come at a time like that, they're priceless.
Cueva duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
The changes then in quick succession. Krasnodar put themselves into the lead.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Can't get the better of his opposite number.
Spartak Moscow are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Going for goal! Really should have hit the net.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape...
He's one-on-one! He's gone for it! This could fall anywhere! I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. That is wayward. It is just a question of running down the clock now. He's on his way. Big chance! Shot a goal! He's got away with one there. And it's Adriano. Over to the left. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Krasnodar win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score. Well, hello to everybody. Welcome to our coverage of the first day of the competition. Maybe an overused phrase, but everyone really does start out equal on this day. Stature and reputation and history, all irrelevant, albeit momentarily. This is the game everybody, no matter who they support, can be just a little bit hopeful about. Maybe it's their turn, just maybe. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. So the teams are ready to go as we all bask just for a moment in that special feel-good factor you tend only to get on days like this.
Do you know, I think that's true, Peter. I think fans and players alike need to change every so often, and a different feel from the standard routine, and this creates a whole new excitement, and let's get to it.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It's great defensive work, it doesn't take... And the finish! It's in!
Krasnodar are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Krasnodar give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it?
Well, registering that crucial first goal has now given them more incentive and motivation to take this on.
It's a great overlap from left back. Going through, gets up to head it! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
That's a throw. He's got away. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Cueva, already of course on the score sheet. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Shoots! That really should have hit the net.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
He's left his man. Clears it out of harm. Struck first time. Oh, that's a waste.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Pushes it out wide. Plays it out to the flank. Nicely controlled. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Take by the keeper, he's read that well. And we've reached half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Krasnodar head into the dressing room, pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. The action has already resumed here.
Krasnodar really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
It is quite a run he's making here. Chooses to go back. Crunching tackle. He's got away. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. He's gone for it. It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Well, it was certainly an acrobatic effort. I mean, it was probably the best option for him, but they're never easy to pull off.
Krasnodar are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Over to the left. Going through. And he's whipped it in low.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Turns and goes back. Big chance to get at them. Battles to win it back. Away from immediate danger. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
Krasnodar are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Whistle's gone, that for offside? Yes, it is. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change. Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
chance! Back of the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Well, you've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
So, the manager making the last of his changes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Played into the middle. Can he dig out a shot? Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Krasnodar present their opponents with the best possible chance here. And that's one back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, that's about as cheeky as it comes.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. First hurdle cleared, on to the next one. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the result matters more than the performance. This team can grind and keep grinding.
So welcome to everyone. We are here again and ready to go. The domestic season still relatively freshly started in many of Europe's major leagues. It is a time filled with hope and expectation, and that is certainly the case here. The first step, one of many, towards the very summit of European football. He's gone for it! And it's a goal! The ideal start! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Krasnodar take the early advantage. Plays it out to the flank. Header! No mistake!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with
He's had a shot! In it goes! And they're back in front! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
So we have a breakthrough. Out to the left it goes. A good challenge, stood up well against his man. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Towering header! surely. He's had a go! Forward it goes. Pushes it out wide. Striding forward, facing goal. Can he score? Danger averted for now. Ola John. Going through. Gets into some space. Tries to get it forward quickly. There's the whistle for half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Krasnodar head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. It's got through to him. He's left his man. And the hits one! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Room for a shot. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. He's gone for it! Back of the net! Just 1 goal in it now! Game on! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Hits one!
Yeah, just thinking about the goalkeeper again, he really had to be at his best, didn't he?
Well positioned to make that interception. And it's Ola John. He's got away. Yeah, he's fouled him there. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Well, closing him down first, Peter, is a very necessary step in preventing them from building attacks.
Is it in? He can pounce on that. And that would have won it.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there. They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
Ola John. He's left his man. Crunching tackle. Oh, the ball's come loose. And that is that. Pretty much the ideal start. A win on the first day and a platform on which to build. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, they've laid down a marker with such a good opening win, and they're saying to the rest of the group, we're intent on staying at the top. On this evidence, I think there's every chance too.